The Furnace Needs Bearings in its Inducer Blower Productions presents... Alright, so what we got here is my mother's beloved Mac Mini. Well, maybe not so much after what she's been going through with it here. Here it is running OS 10 Yosemite. See, it's a mid-2010 model with a 2.4 GHz Core 2 Duo CPU, 2 GB of DDR3 1066 RAM, the NVIDIA graphics, and let's go over to storage here. There you can see that. 320 GB hard drive. Let's go ahead and take a look at something here. Let's go open up the browser. First of all, you'll note how long this takes. It's actually going a little bit faster than it usually does. Then we'll look up OS 10 Yosemite. There's something I want to point out about Yosemite that is very important. Let's see, blah blah blah. 2 GB of RAM, 8 GB of storage, and 1068 or later are required. This was originally running Snow Leopard. 2 gigs of RAM. Yeah, let's go have a look at that again. Two gigs of RAM. So what we got going on here is roughly equivalent to running Windows XP on 64 megs of RAM. Not fun. My mother has been complaining bitterly about how slow this thing is, and has been doing so ever since the Yosemite upgrade was installed. Against my recommendations, I might add. I guess the only reason why it was installed was to shut up the notifications. We're going to up the RAM today, so we'll shut that down. Yes, I do wish to shut down. There's nothing open, so I don't really care that much. Of course, this is different from what I'm used to seeing on these. There's no speakers hooked up anymore. Let's see if it actually shuts down. Looks like it has now shut down. Printer has come to life. Alright, so what do we have here? Well, got a little bit of Corsair DDR3 1066, two 4 GB sticks for 8 gigs total. Got MacBook, MacBook Pro, all of that mess. I think this is laptop memory, at least as far as I remember, this thing uses laptop memory. On it somewhere, supports up to 8 GB. Yes, right there. Which you probably can't read, certainly after the video compression has its way with it. Let's try turning on the video light. No, I want it to stay on, thank you. Doesn't really make much of a difference. Anyway, whatever. So that's what we're going to do today. So I got to get that thing out of its hiding place, and we'll set it up and work on it. Okay, very important to note, this is not a how-to, because I actually don't even know how to do this myself. So if I remember right, this is supposed to just slide off. Just like that. Somehow it comes up. Just like that. To reveal that, yes, I'm right. For once, something may actually work in my favor. We have a pair of 1 GB memory modules, and they are PC38500S. Alright, so let's hope that's what we got here. Oh man, alright, so let's unbox this memory, maybe, somehow or another. Probably should have brought a knife down with me, so I don't think my fingers are going to cut it. Even though I do have pretty long fingernails. I think you might be able to just lift that off. No, I'll go get a knife. Hold on just a second. Okay. I've got my knife here. So I'm going to try carefully slice that open. Open that up. Open this up. Get that out of there apparently. And let's remove our new Apple memory. Doesn't actually tell us much about it, other than the fact that it is Macintosh memory. Let's see if I could turn the video light on so we can actually see this. I hope it's correct. 1066. So yeah, it should be fine. So I can't really show this much better than I am. I could bring this a little bit forward. I didn't bring a tripod down here with me. So I'm using a chair as an opportunistic tripod. But I'm going to remove that. Now I thought that the hard drive was easily accessible here. Looks like I'm wrong. I guess it's not. So I wonder how one would go about replacing the hard drive in one of these. There's one memory module. The second one's always the most difficult one to do. At least in the PC. It looks like also on the Macintosh. Some things never change. So now we'll open up this package. And somehow or another, how does this package open? Hope this is not one of these annoying blister packs. It doesn't look like it is. So we'll get that out. Now I do, just in case this doesn't work, I do want to return these. So I'm trying my best not to completely obliterate the packaging. So we'll take one module and we'll put that in place. They are slightly different than what I'm putting in that they have more rows of chips. Or, sorry, they're different from what I took out. They have 2 rows of chips as opposed to just 1. Sometimes that matters. Usually it does not. And this thing does report that it will support up to 8 gigs. So, if it doesn't, then I know who I can blame. I can blame Apple because they posted the wrong specifications on their box. Okay, so that's done. That's very easy. Now, I wonder where I put the cover. There it is. And I gotta do this right, because there's one way to do this. There's a little hole that lines up like that, and then I can close it up just like that. So let me put that back into place. We'll fire it up. Oops. So that's the problem with using an office chair as a tripod. You bump it and it moves over like that. But I'll plug that all back up and get it fired up. And I can hear my mother having fun upstairs. She'll have a lot more fun when she notices that this thing is so much faster, which I suspect it will be. Now here we go, moment of truth. Power switch is on the back. Should be plugged in. It is. I get a chime, and up that comes. Oh, that's a very good sign. We'll see how long it takes for that to start up. It might not be any faster because, of course, it's still got to load off of a mechanical hard drive. But my hope is that it won't be hitting the swap file nearly as hard any longer. We'll see how long it takes to boot. I have a cursor in the upper corner now. I can move it around. Oh, that is going much faster. Before it used to sit there for minutes on end. Wow. Oops. So there's a slight iCloud problem, but man, the difference is impressive. Oh, there's that again. Get out of here. Go away. 8 gigabytes of RAM. This is the max that it'll support, so it should be good for a long time. Next thing I might have to do is see about the storage upgrade, but oh wow, that is so much better. How long does it take to start Firefox? Wow. Huh. That was more of an improvement than I thought it was going to be. And it doesn't stall when I'm trying to load anything either. It just works. Go to a YouTube channel. I'm trying to load a YouTube channel. That is great. I don't know if sound will work, because I know that,
Hello everybody, I have the camera still out and ready to go, so I thought I'd do another video. This is a Macintosh PowerBook Duo 270C, and it's Duo Dock. What is a Duo and a Duo Dock? Well, a Duo
I think I broke it. I'm trying to go to the higher resolution. Oops. Yeah, I think I broke that. Let's try it again.
Hello everybody, I have the camera still out and ready to go, so I thought I'd do another video. This is a Macintosh PowerBook Duo 270C.
Yeah, it's not real big on HD, but
Duo.
it is still working fairly well. And that's actually loading faster. The sad part is that's loading faster than my i5 rig upstairs. So I think that was a very successful upgrade. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off, and I hope to see you next time. Till then.